So for your practice, you'll actually need 4 blankets and a bolster. So you'll use 1 blanket as your base blanket, and you want your blankets to all be the same size. So ideally, you're either getting yoga blankets, or when you're getting your blankets, you're getting them that are all the same size. And so I have 1 blanket that I'm using to elevate my hips right now in a seated posture, and then 2 additional blankets that we'll use during the practice. The other thing you'll actually need is a standard bolster. And you can actually, if you choose not to have a bolster, you can use 6 blankets. So you'll use 2 blankets in the place of that bolster. And again, the bolster size is a standard bolster. Some other things you can have for your practice that really help facilitate your practice are what's called an eye bag. And these are just weighted. Some are filled with flaxseed and some are filled with rice. You can make your own pretty easily, or you can order these from any yoga. Yoga is so popular now. You can find them pretty easily, even in your local health food store. So I actually, for this practice, will use extra eye bags to weight your palms. So you can see if you like that as we move through the practice. Another thing you can do is, of course, you have an eye bag to go across your eyes. It helps to relax your orbital muscles. It's very relaxing for your whole body. Another alternative for eye bags is that you can use them when you're reclining. You place the weighted bags on your stomach so that you can bring your awareness, you can bring your breath awareness to your lower abdomen. It really helps facilitate that practice. So yoga, the science of yoga is actually bridging your body and your mind together through the link of your breath. Your breath is a gauge for your nervous system. So we're actually going to be doing some guided practices that will be bringing your nervous system back into a place of equanimity where you can feel safe and supported, and you can be your own guide in this practice once you learn it. So some other things you'll actually need for your practice when you go to take this as a practice is you'll want to create a quiet environment for yourself. So you'll actually be finding a dedicated space in your home, somewhere where you can kind of clear the space a little bit and dedicate the space for your practice. You can bring items in that have special significance to you. It might be something that a loved one gave you, or something that's meaningful to you. It could be a picture of a saint or an ascended master, or your connection to the divine. It could be anything that comes to mind to you. You'll know what it is. It could be a piece of jewelry or a stone, anything that makes you feel safe and supported. You can actually bring that in with that intention to support you in your practice. So those are the things you'll need for this sequence. You'll need 4 blankets and a bolster, or 6 blankets that are the same size. As options, you can have a few extra eye bags. And I think the only other thing is just creating this quiet environment for yourself where you can say, I'm just going to take this time and be undisturbed and give this time to yourself. So I hope that this segment will serve you, and I look forward to sharing with you in the next segment.